First, we're going to learn a proper double kettlebell swing. Get behind the kettlebells, lean them back towards you. Reach your butt back, but keep it high. Hike them both back. And then as soon as they hit the back point, pop your hips forward in order to stand up. Hug the elbows close to the body. This is the top position. You'll see it again. There's my top position. I'm not lifting them up high with my arms. I'm using my hips to pop them up and keeping my elbows tight to my body. That is a proper kettlebell swing for our purposes. Okay, now I'm going to hike them back. And then as I pop my hips forward, I'm immediately going to pull the elbows back and zip the kettlebells up my body. Now I'm going to move my hands around the kettlebells to get my hands through. Notice the kettlebell did not flip over the top of my hand and bang on my forearm. So it's going to be a reach back and then a zip up and then a light catch on the forearms when it comes up in a position. It should not lift up and bang down on your forearms. As soon as the hips come forward, you're pulling your elbows back in order to keep the kettlebells tight to your body. Now we're doing a press. Press is with no knee bend. So I get them up there, no bend of the knees, just press them up overhead. This variation is toughest on the shoulders because there's no help from the legs to get the kettlebells off of my shoulders. My knees are totally locked out right now, and they're going to stay locked out all the way through the press. Okay, now we're going to do a clean and push press. So one bend and pop those kettlebells up off the shoulders. It's just one knee bend for the press. So one bend, press, bring them down. We're going to clean them, so reach back, clean them, one bend, launch them up, keep them locked out until we go back into the clean. So press is one knee bend and a launch up off of the shoulders. Next one, we're going to clean and jerk. A jerk is one knee bend to launch the kettlebells up and then another knee bend to drop underneath them. And this is typically with kettlebells that are heavy enough to where they're really hard to press overhead. So instead of using your shoulders to press them, you use your knees to dip under them. So clean, one knee bend, another knee bend. So this is a double knee bend. Once to launch them off of your shoulders, again to get underneath them. Double knee bend, pop underneath them, lock the elbows out.